Welcome to another video episode on my ESP32. An embedded device with photo memory, which means that removing this cable from here will immediately clear the memory. It has a lot of different options, connection options, I2C, SPI, CAN bus, GPIO, and as you can see, a 7-segment display has been attached, an LCD has been attached, an LED, and last but not least, this motor. I ended with that last time. A problem is that this and this are not always functioning. So recently I had to reload the whole device with the software that I already had loaded multiple times. Which is well, not nice. How do I notice when it is going, when it is wrong? Well, usually I have here some static text and scrolling text, and whenever this display goes, well, unreadable with some characters you don't want to see, it's time to refresh. So what did I do last time? Well, program this, and from the example from which I took it, there's only a very small movement here. Well, I changed the code, so it's now a very small movement which I want to enlarge. I also had a small problem which took some time to correct with the library, because although I am using the Arduino IDE, I cannot use the standard motor library. I have to use a special one for the ESP, and while that sounds logical, even naming it proved to be an obstacle. Anyway, let me start with hopefully a good thing to do. Compiling the sketch, uploading it. Now it starts uploading it, and the LCD goes, and there you have it. So first the text comes, and then the LED should go. There you have it. Then this one, and then this should go. Well, on the oscilloscope, right here connected to the pulse width modulation signal from the motor, I can see that pulse width modulation is working, but it doesn't do a thing. Alright, so let's see if the motor does do a thing now. First, wait for the text to finish. LED, segment display, and nothing. Alright, so this happened the first time as well, the last episode, and then suddenly it started to work. So this needs some more attention. So let's look at the software, because I'm very curious. So from a different perspective, different camera. This is the schematics with the servo motor connected to GPO 25 for the pulse width, and let me add that in the schematics. So this is pulse width modulation. And then this is I2C. I should add that as well. I2C and I2C. Very good. Anyway, what did I do last time? Well, actually, this is the pulse width modulation at a time base of 2 milliseconds. So that is nice, but why doesn't it run? And this is what I do, and with a very short delay. This is half a second, so this is even shorter. And while it goes on, I still see it hardly move. So the question is, why does it hardly move? Do I need something else to do? Let me remove the probe and push the wire completely in. If this solves the problem of moving, then I have to find a different solution with a wire or something that I can put the probe on. So let me wait for it. LED 7-segment display. And no, that was not the problem. Alright. So I can hook it up again and find another thing. So why does it do this like this? It should move quite fast. Okay, position, let me double it and go. Done uploading. LED 7-segment display. I don't see the motor move at all. I didn't expect this. So what is going on? Because this value was used in the example. So why doesn't it move at all? Am I putting this correctly? Let's see. This is from 25. Yes. Or am I wrong? Because this is, which is which? This is a very good question. Which is which? This is pulse width modulation, no doubt. And I need a power. Oh, Now I know why it's not working. There is a loose wire here, which has to go in here. That is the reason the motor doesn't work without power. 3,3 volts, yes. So now I have to wait again. Yeah, without power it doesn't do a thing. And it is different power than the 5 volts that the whole circuit has. So now watch this one. Again, nothing. Okay, now I have to look further because this is ground, which is alright. And without ground the LED would not work. This would not work. So this is a better view. Without ground this one would not work. This one would not work. And this one would not work. Ah! Okay. Now it did work. And there you go. A clear, very clear view. Alright. We're getting somewhere. That is very nice. So, how to continue? Alright, so I am observing some strange behavior right here. It goes a little bit forward and it goes back and forth. So, why is it making a complete turn? So, once again, the whole cycle. Here does the motor go, and back and forth. Why? I can't see anything on that signal on the oscilloscope right here, because it's just what it is. Different time base, 5 milliseconds, but I could put it to ground, but that doesn't change the kind of signal. Let's face again what happens with the motor. Again, why does this happen? Why does it happen like that? Let me and there it goes again. Back and forth, while it just has this. Okay, starting for 0. Oh, wait. Servo position, is that an absolute position or a relative position? Difference is that may be the case, that it is an absolute position, and then it goes from, then it has to go from here first and then go for position 180. While if it is a relative position, you take the latest position and you go 180 degrees or 180 positions further. So that is something to keep in mind. I think it therefore is an absolute position. However, see, this is going completely back, but then it comes back here and goes further, and now it comes back here, so it's not. So what is absolute? That's the good question. If this is really the zero position, then it should do this all the time. But you already could see that it isn't. And now in a few steps it goes there. So it is not a consistent behavior, which is quite interesting. I need to look into this. For a datasheet, does it have an absolute position, etc. There it goes again, just a little bit. Text goes, and let's wait for another one. This is very interesting. All the way here. So if this is 180, somewhere here would be 360. Then it should go here, return all the way here, and go forth. Let's try that. Right. So, yeah. That will mean it returns here to this position. Or on camera it would return here and then go all the way here. Because this would be position 360. Right here somewhere. And the signal is gone for now. And now it should be there. Oh, look at that. It turns further. And then it should return here. So why does it go here further? I would have imagined that this was 360, but apparently this is. Oh, what I can do, of course, is print on screen what the servo position actually is. And that is a nice one. Does it actually have the possibility to write on screen? Do I have a serial monitor? Because this is not an Arduino, this is just the Arduino IDE that I use. Oh, that is interesting. I have to find that out first before I do something weird. Let's find out. Alright, then here's something remarkable. This is the library I'm using with values and which it becomes. So it says a value below 500 is treated as a value in degrees. So not position somehow, but really degrees. which means that I guess it is an absolute position, absolute degree. So this is 0 degrees, but then why does it stop at 180? That I do not get. Furthermore, everything from 181 to 499 is treated as 180. While when I look at the degrees, and these are mathematical degrees, not as in radian, then this is 0, this is 90, and this is 180. So that doesn't make sense. And 360 is two radians. Wait, let's take radians. Alright, 0. This is 45 degrees. Quarter pi in radians. But degrees is 180, as the documentation tells. In degrees, this is not in radians, this is really degrees. So, in that case, it doesn't matter, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't even return to 0, it just goes. So, let me do this, not declared in this scope. Ha! Yeah, okay. Pin mode is, but print isn't. Do I have to include, for instance, standard I/O, which comes from ANSI C, standard C, while this is clearly AVR C? Very good question. Again, time to find out. And of course, it turns out to be very simple. Just use Arduino print stuff to monitor. And get some stuff. So why does it do it the way it does? That's another great question. So one more observation. And this I truly don't get. So it goes through the servo position, but it doesn't move. Well, my expectation is that it should move all the way during the writing of this position. After all, it writes a position and it should move accordingly. So why doesn't it? Okay, a quick look at this one. Right position. Okay, that's 30, but 15 is okay. So I should go back and forth to reach the position. Let me do that. Alright, so Well, this is in this position, I don't mind. Copy, paste, and this goes from, well, let's just take, yeah, 360 doesn't matter, but according to information 180 is maybe a little better in this case. And then from this is not good because this should then be here. And then 80. No, this would be good. And then this one would be 0, and of course minus. Let's see what that brings. So LCD goes first time after upload, then an LED, very good, 7-segment display, really. So it doesn't go back, it goes forth. No, it goes back. It does go back, but how? The best way would of course be to put something in it so I know which one is which. But right now, I'm not quite sure. It is nice, this, but I still have some questions. Anyway, it is time to wrap up again. And that is it for now. So I have LCD working, I have an LED working, I have a 7-segment display working, and a servo motor. With some questions. What's with the position? When does it go backwards like now? When does it go all the way around? I haven't quite figured it out yet. But it's doing something at least, and that is nice. So for now, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. Very much appreciated. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. And you can find my Twitter and Instagram names under this video. Please be so kind to show your support and appreciation by making a small donation via PayPal or Wired. You can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned. on my website or also with my videos, depending on the pledge you make. And more information, including the URL of my website, are as said under this video. Thanks for watching. This is to be continued, and well, see you next time.